Hey, what's going on everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the license and the bundles that you can actually purchase to have your own farming companions follow you around out in the real world and other players can actually see it. We're going to see if this is actually worth the purchase because it is pretty expensive. We're going to talk about it and I'm just going to share it so you guys can make a decision if you want to pick it up or not. Please let me know any of your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'd love to read through them. And yeah, let's jump right into it. If you guys would hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate you. Let's go ahead and pull up the premium shop here. So we have a few options. We're going to go to shop and we're going to go over here to the little animal icon. We have this handler's essential bundle. We also have these three licenses right here. So let's start with the Pecky handler's license. It is 2,550 Palia coins. That is going to equate to about $25 here in the US. So you would have to buy this 1,700 Palia bundle and this 850 Palia bundle here. So it's going to put you like 2 pennies shy of $25. So what this license does, if I were to purchase this, is it literally just allows me to take my Peckies that I am currently raising on my little farm, my ranch, and bring them with me out into the world where the other players are. So it would be a way, if you got one of these little like shiny, really beautiful, rare color variations, you could flex on people. You could be like, you know, have this one following you around. But that's all this is. This license is just a little virtual, pretty much like an unlock key that allows you to have that feature. So it is expensive. If you were to buy these separate just for the Pecky, the Trufflet, and the Bumble right here, that would be like $75 here in the US for those three if you purchase them separately. Now we also have just an actual pet themselves for $1,275, and you could purchase one of these three, but that does not come with the actual license like I just shared with you. And then we have something called the Handler's Essential Bundle. It's a little bit cheaper for me at $4,568 because I already own one of these variations of these outfits. So if you're seeing like it's in the 5,000, that's why you may not have this. And the way I actually ended up getting this outfit right here and this outfit right here was from this founders pack. So yes, they put one or two of the founders pack outfits in the bundle, but I'm still going to, if I buy this bundle, I'm still going to have to purchase the outfit I already have. It's just a different variation of it. So for example, this one is the Ormu Enthusiast, and it's actually under this bundle in the shop. As you see, this one right here, this is the one that I actually got in the Founders Edition bundle, so it discounted the price of the other two, and this one, which was an older outfit, is now at 637. So that's why that bundle is a little bit cheaper for me. And then the Founders Edition also came with this outfit, the Beekeeper, and the new one is actually coming with this outfit. Again, this is an older item. So instead of buying these three here separately, obviously it would be cheaper if I purchased it through this. But you have to remember that this is only active for another 16 days. So it's going to be 50% off, like cheaper with this bundle, but it's also, you're running out of time to decide if you want to buy this too. So whenever you actually click on here, it shows different color variations. It's just showing you an example. You're not actually getting all of those color variations. You would still have to put in the grind, put in the work, and the luck with RNG to be able to acquire these styles right here. So at 4,500, I would need to spend, I would pretty much need to buy this bundle right here, 5,100 Palia coins, which is close to 50. I think this bundle is, yeah, close in the $40 to $50 range. It's showing me here that my outfit is 50% off because I own one of them. Full price for the three licenses for these three, and then 50% off on this. But since we're doing the bundle that's active for another 16 days, it is discounted $4,569, bringing my grand total to $4,568, or still around $42. Alrighty, I topped up, so let's go ahead and purchase this now. It says purchase complete. I can equip, and now I actually have one of my Peckies that's following me around, but this isn't the Pecky that I want. That's like the default one, right? To put the one that I actually want to use, I would go over to my collections and I would go to pets and then click on the animals tab right here. and it says purchase the ability to bring each type of animal around as a follow pet in the premium store. So these are just showing the ones that are actually adults or young adults, and then I can use them if they're a baby. You cannot have them follow you around. So I could end up using, let's see, who do we got? We got Frozone here. He looks pretty cool. So I could go ahead and equip him, and now I have him following me around. And he's actually moving pretty quick with me. Look at him hopping around. Now, I actually think he is a baby. Let me check, actually. I think maybe you can have babies follow you because he's looking pretty small. He may be over here. Yeah, there he is. So here is Frozone. He's he's a baby still. And this is what he looks like. So even if I have him following me around, he's still over here in my pen. And as he grows up, he'll be a bigger companion. And that is it. That is what we just spent $40-ish to $50 to do, just to unlock that feature right there to equip these companions and have them follow me around. So then we have the pigs. If I ended up, I could go and equip this one as well. There we go. He changed over. And they run very, very quickly with you. I can't wait to get different color variations of this one, of the little truffle pigs. Now let's move over to the patch notes, and I'm going to show you this. So their little explanation here for the handler's license said, with the introduction of animals, we're also providing you a way to bring your own animals out as your pet and show them off to the world. In the premium store, you will have the ability to purchase the capability for a given species type. Once owned, you can take any of that animal species out into the world. In this patch, you'll be able to purchase licenses for the Pecky, the Trufflet, and the Bumble. So I feel like in future updates, and when they release future animals, they're going to end up rolling out licenses for each animal type. So it'll eventually get to a point where we'll probably be able to have all the other farm animals, but then it's going to be locked behind that like $25 paywall for each new one. So this definitely future-proofed them, a way of like another avenue to monetize the game. So the whole farming system, they give you the original content for free. You can sit there and raise your animals. Eventually later on, we are going to be able to have players that can come over and check out your little plot area, and you can do some multiplayer. As you can see right here, it says multiplayer support. Just like any other skills in Palia, ranching will shine when shared with friends. Soon you'll be able to invite them to your ranch and help care for your animals. So originally, we're going to start off like this, but then you can have multiplayer. But if you actually want to take it out, it is going to cost you money. And I'm assuming with the future animals, they're going to have their own license as well. So I know you guys are probably wondering my thoughts on this, if I think it's worth it, and do I have buyer's remorse right now? So I think it is pretty overpriced, honestly. I am definitely down for supporting a game. I mean, there's a lot of other games I definitely pay, and I probably overpay for games as well, but this does seem like a little bit too much. I think one thing they could have done it where they still could have monetized, made the money, and because they need to, they put out free updates and stuff to keep the game running. It is like a live service game. I feel like maybe a one-time purchase for a animal license would have been better instead of like $25 just for each type. And then they also could have done something kind of like this bundle here, the Founders Pack, where you spend like what I just did. We'll say like the $42 or whatever, but it should have also came with some Palia coins. That way they're still making the money. They're still monetizing the game. They're still getting, the actual cash. And then it would have just gave us some fake virtual currency like the silver that we could end up using to buy maybe one additional outfit in the store. Maybe we could have picked up this little red outfit right here, maybe some gliders, some things like that. That way the customer, the consumer, probably would have felt a little bit better about it. And then they're still making the money to continue to fund the game. So I think that would have been a nice, happy balance between it. Again, with the future updates, we'll probably end up getting additional license. So then you'll have to really pick and choose which one of these are you going to want to actually spend your money on, your Palia coins, to take out there into the world. Now, another reason they did do this, I'm sure, is because by them allowing us to actually have animals to take out there in the world, in the wild, could potentially make them lose out on some sales with purchasing actual pets, like, the little cats here, the treasure chest, the little dogs, the foxes, because you would be able to raise your own. So it does make sense that they did monetize it that way just to keep the game afloat. So I don't know. You guys really have to decide if it's worth it to you or not. We're gonna actually take this little guy out here. I'm actually gonna get Frozone. Let's take our little glowy blue guy. Actually, we're gonna take Silver out since he's a bit bigger. We're gonna take him out. Oh, it changed the color. Oh, there he is. It changed the color of my trufflet pig blue. Look how cool they would actually look. Oh man, I love that. Now guys, another thing to keep in mind is that this is completely optional. It doesn't affect your gameplay or anyone else's gameplay in any way other than the fact that you can equip the farm animals. And it is, like I said, just purely cosmetic, you know, so you don't have to worry about getting like the edge on someone else or in a competitive aspect. You can just run around and actually have your chicken, your trufflet pig, and all that out here. So overall, it's pretty cool. I do wish it was cheaper though, because that's almost the price of a full game, you know, at like $50. But that is it for the video. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. I hope you all have the best day. I'll see you in the next one.